Hello! I was just singing Blank Space. Oh, well, I was on speaker. Anyway, hello! Hi, y'all. Happy driver's license release day. I've been so nervous and excited all day. I went to set today. I filmed a little bit of High School Musical, the musical series. I was so nervous. I was like, I couldn't even think about anything else when I was doing my scenes. I'm like, oh my God, I get to put up the song today. I feel so grateful and so lucky. And thank you guys for being here. That's so nice. The song comes out in 30 minutes. That's crazy. So you guys can send in questions too. I can look at them on my phone. But Happy New Year. I'm also going to be doing a live stream after this on Instagram, and a couple of my friends are going to come. Obviously not come, but like share the live stream thing with me. So I'm so excited. Okay, so Clara IHI says, Clara says, hi, Olivia. My bad. I can't read. Clara says, hi, Olivia. What advice would you give to someone who wants to start songwriting? My favorite thing that somebody's ever told me about songwriting is that the best artists steal, and that sounds super counterintuitive, but all of my songs I've written in inspiration of another song. I'm like, wow, I've been listening to Lover by Taylor Swift all the time. I want to write a pop love song. And then I write a pop love song and take all the stuff that she is honed in on and kind of tap into that and use that and then take my own little spin with it. And usually how I write all of my songs. For Driver's License, I was listening to a ton of Gracie Abrams, which if you haven't checked out Gracie Abrams, you should check out Gracie Abrams. She's the best. She's one of my songwriting idols. And I kind of wrote this song with the WWGAD, what would Gracie Abrams do mentality. Iris Apchow, she sent me a question. This is just unrelated. She sent me a text. She said, what are your favorite qualities about Honey and Pumpkin? And those are her cats, and they're so cute. I would say that Honey and Pumpkin are very soft. Both of them are very soft. And one of them, I remember I have a picture, I think it's Honey, and she's wearing a crystal around her neck to ward off the bad energy, and I feel like that's the vibe that we all need. Okay, let's see. Princess H says, how was shooting the video for Driver's License? It was so much fun. We shot it very safely in Utah. And I've been working on sets for a very long time, and acting is very much a collaborative process. Being on a TV show is, it's all about the script and then the costumes, and there's so many people that are involved in it. And, being an actor is so amazing because I just I love being part of that collaborative process. But making a music video was so cool for me because I could have so much creative say in what I wanted to do. And, I worked right with the director, Matthew Dillon Cohen, who's awesome. And it just really felt like a me project, which I've never had. I've always played a character, but this was kind of my thing. And so that was really fun, and I feel really grateful that I got to do it. And you guys are going to get to see the music video in 25 minutes, which is fun. Malika Bargava, I'm so sorry if I butchered that, asked, would you ever want to collab with Conan or Tate? I love both of them so much. I am obsessed with both of them. Conan, I think, is the best pop songwriter of our generation besides Taylor Swift, and I think Tate is the best indie pop artist of our generation. I don't know. Maybe this is hyperbole, but I think that they're so talented. Yeah, they're so great. Let's see. Jenna Pienkowsk asks, Olivia, when did you decide that you want a Driver's License to be your debut single? That's a great question. I actually wrote this song, and I was in a bunch of sessions, and I work all the time with this producer or songwriter named Dan Nigro, who's awesome. Shout out to you, Dan. And I was going into the studio a lot, and we were writing, and sometimes it's really hard to kind of I don't know, writing is just hard sometimes, especially when you're in quarantine and you're not doing anything, not having any new experiences. Um, and so I remember I wrote this song. I forced myself to write one day. I was just like, just sit down and like write for 15 minutes. And I wrote the first verse and chorus of Driver's License. And I finished it in another session randomly. It was unrelated, but and I took it to Dan and I was like, Dan, I think I just wrote my best song ever. And he's like, bet, play it for me. And he really loved it. And I loved the production that he did on it. I actually, I wanted to incorporate like car sounds into it. So I made my mom record her like car in our driveway. And there's like little car sounds in the song, which I think is super fun. Yeah, and I think that this song like just perfectly captured emotions that I was having a hard time articulating. And I think that's the best part of songwriting. Let's see. Abby Schmidtke asks, what are your faves from Evermore? Abby, I'm so glad you asked. I have been wanting to talk about this subject for a very long time. If you come to the Instagram live stream after, I think that's all we're going to talk about. Iris is going to come on, and we've already been like, okay, we're going to do like a full in-depth analysis of every song on Evermore. But just to give like a brief kind of, let me just pull it up so that I'm not forgetting anything. I sort of have the track list memorized just a little bit. Okay, Champagne Problems changed my whole damn life. Midas Touch, oh my God, so good. Happiness changed my whole life too. I think Happiness is like the best, most honest, insightful breakup song that has ever been written. I love Dorothea, I love Long Story Short, but I love Gold Rush and 'Tis the Damn Season. Tolerate It. Okay, it's a tie between Tolerate It and Happiness, I think. But I think Happiness is truly the best breakup song ever written. I mean, All Too Well is really good too, but I think Happiness, I don't know. I think Happiness might be, Happiness is more like insightful, and All Too Well is like storytelling, depiction. You know what I mean? I just love Taylor. Let's see. Go back to my YouTube. Let's see. Alda, how do you feel about releasing this song? They're really excited. I feel very nervous. Writing songs is a very vulnerable thing, and so I know it's kind of scary, but I think that's sort of the fun of it. I'm really proud of the song, and I'm really grateful for everyone who helped me make it and has supported me all this time. I feel incredibly lucky. So yeah, that's how I feel. Therese Kasupang writes, what's your favorite Twilight movie? I'm so proud of you. That's so sweet. My favorite Twilight movie is the first one. I think that the soundtrack is A1. The soundtrack to every Twilight movie is so good, but the soundtrack to the first one is especially good. And like, there's something about the way that they like shot it. Like the cinematography is different, and it looks kind of like filmy, and like the red truck is like all cool and like burnt orange. I don't know. Yeah, that's probably my favorite. But I love Twilight, and everyone always asks me what my favorite movie is. And I used to like lie and be like, oh, it's like whatever, like Chinatown or like some like, you know, Quentin Tarantino more refined movie. But I've given that up. And somebody asked me if somebody asked me what my favorite movie is, I say Twilight. And you know, sometimes people are like, that's weird, and I'm like, you're weird. Twilight's the best. Okay. Let's see. Akshat BTW asks, Olivia, did you succeed on your goal of writing a song every day in quarantine? I succeeded longer than I thought I would have. I think I went like 3 or 4 months writing a song every day, and that was such a great exercise for me, and it was so much fun. And I haven't been posting songs on my Instagram lately, but I like came up with a lot of things and like really just stretched my songwriting muscle. So that was awesome. But I did give it up. But I still write all the time. The thing is, I just write all the time, but it's not always good all the time. I feel like sometimes songwriting is a numbers game. Sometimes I was talking about this the other day. I feel like sometimes I'm not a good songwriter. I write a lot, and like by chance, some of it has to be good. I don't know. Let's see. Winhart Louis asks, what will the first thing, what will the first thing, what will you do what will you do when you turn 18? What will be the first thing that you do when you turn 18? Okay, wow. I told you that. I am going to buy a lottery ticket. There's not much you can do when you're 18. I don't know. What? Vote, yes. But I'm already registered to vote. So, but yes, but that's going to be the first thing that I'm going to do, but I will vote when I'm 18, which is going to be very nice. Let's see. Kenna Asaka, what's your favorite book at the moment? It's a great question. I've been reading a lot of like self-help books lately. Just finished this book called The Big Leap, which was good, but sort of boring. You know what I read? I read Perks of Being a Wallflower for the first time, and I'd never watched the movie, and so I honestly had no idea what it was about. And it's like a little like thin, kind of like a zine. It's like not a very long read at all, but it was so beautiful, heart-wrenching, gut-wrenching. I need to watch the movie, actually. I told people that I would watch the movie, but I never did. I'm so bad at watching things. Alondra Guevara asks, Olivia, would you like to come to South America on tour? Yes. Is that a joke? Are you kidding? I would love nothing more. I'm so excited for when COVID is over and we can go to concerts, and I've never actually played a show before. So that's like really scary. I've never played a show where I've been playing my own music, and I feel like that's going to be equal parts scary and equal parts fulfilling. But yeah, I also just can't wait to go to concerts. I'm so excited for that. I've truly missed that a lot in quarantine. And I feel like people are just going to be killing it at concerts. I feel like this next like year or so, we're just going to get the best art and film and entertainment that we've ever had, because everyone has been stuck inside and like writing and making things and thinking. Oh, good. Yeah, there you go. So yeah, that's that question. Also, I forgot to show you guys. Okay, so this is the driver's license merch. This is the driver's license. Am I okay to be showing this right now? Yeah, okay. I like cropped it. You can crop it if you want. You can keep it long. It's me on my driver's license. It's not my real driver's license, because fun fact, I look really bad in my driver's license picture. I didn't know that they were taking the picture the day that you got the permit. I thought it was like the day that you passed your test. So I just like rolled out of bed. We were actually late to the appointment. I like didn't brush my hair and I look like a little bit rough. But so this is not it. But it says US Forever, which you'll get soon because the song's coming out. And it says Olivia Rodrigo, 823 Blue Boulevard, somewhere in the suburbs, California. That's my real signature, and then little signature stickers. So that's the merch. There's a bunch of other merch too, and there's more merch coming when the EP comes out, which is soon too. So, oh, I forgot there's a question that I was answering. Oh, yes. Sebastian Camp. Is writing an album a plan for the future? Thanks for inspiring me to get into music. You literally changed my life. Oh, thank you. That's so sweet. Yes, writing an album is definitely a plan for the future. I love writing, and lately have been writing with other people, and that's been kind of a like interesting learning curve, but also so awesome. And can't wait to get back to LA to write some more with people that I really like. And I've been writing a lot in Salt Lake City. I'm in Salt Lake City now, if that wasn't clear. What advice, this is from Golden La. She says, what advice would you give your younger self? I love you, Queen. I love you, Queen. I would tell my younger self that what other people say or do has absolutely nothing to do with you and everything to do with them. That is a lesson that I learned this year a lot. I feel like, yeah, and like really internalizing that helped me get over a lot of insecurity. Everyone feels insecure. I feel very insecure sometimes. We all feel that way. So yeah, I guess that's what I would tell my younger self. There's a lot of things, but that's one thing I can think of. Chloe Betts says, where do you get most of your inspiration from to write? I'm a big listener. I wish I was a big reader. I need to be a bigger reader. Reading poetry really helps you songwriting wise also. I feel like this is too cut off the driver's license thing a little bit. Yeah, reading other people's work and listening to other people's work helps me so much. There's nothing that inspires me more than a great album or a great song. I actually also so much of my lyrics are things that people have said to me in real life. So many song titles, people just texted me things, and I was like, that's cool. And so I write that, and I don't know, that just comes up in conversation too. But I love listening to music. Amber asks, what's your favorite ice cream flavor? It's a very good question. My favorite ice cream flavor is strawberry. Very specific. It's not sorbet. It's strawberry ice cream, with the little strawberries in it. So good. There's a place called McConnell's that is so good. I think. Yeah, I'm also big. If I ever get a sundae or something, I get vanilla ice cream with caramel drizzle and crushed Oreos too. But that's second to strawberry. It's a very, very important question. You like my party hat, y'all? We thought we'd throw a little party because obviously, we can't actually throw one, but I'm just alone having a party with y'all, and I feel like that's the best ever. We have disco ball back here, which I talked about my Instagram story. I don't know. I love disco balls. Mirror Ball by Taylor Swift, anyone? Let's see, what time is it? Okay, 12 minutes until the music video comes out, and I'm going to die. I'm so excited. I'm very nervous in a good way. In a very good way. Let's see. Now happiness is stuck in my head. You guys, you know what we should do? We should drop music recommendations of people that you really like. I've also been listening to Holly Humberstone lately, which if you haven't listened to her, I think she's so amazing, and I think she's the next big thing. She's an incredible songwriter and an incredible musician. She has an incredible voice. She has incredible visuals. So I'm very obsessed with her. What else have I been listening to? But I need music recommendations. You guys should DM me music recommendations actually on Instagram because that would be great. Oh, also Halsey's album, so good. Love Halsey. But yeah, DM me music recommendations if you guys have any. Let's see. Catherine Kelly asked, what did you do on set for Sophia's birthday? Which is such a sweet question. I am obsessed with Sophia. I think she's the best person that ever happened. I think she's the most beautiful human being I've ever seen. It's honestly astonishing, and she's so perfect it makes me mad. But you can't be mad at her because she's the nicest. But we did a little, I just got back from it. We did a little parade because we couldn't really have a party. We kind of tried to have a party for her, and obviously it's just not safe out there. Should not be throwing parties, even if, and we would have been obviously very safe. It would have been this outside masked party, but we decided we should be extra safe and do a car party. So we all decorated our cars and gave her gifts, and we were got a bunch of balloons. It was really fun. I hope she enjoyed it. I can't wait for when she's 18 and I can throw her a real birthday party because she deserves the whole world. I cannot stress this enough. Sophia Wiley is the best ever. How would you describe this song in 3 words? That's such a good question. Oh, who asked this? Ray W. asked this. Would say heart. Is heartbreak 1 word? For the purpose of the live, it's gonna be 1 word. Let's see, heartbreak, angst, longing. That's what I'm deciding on. Okay, that's a great question though. Kind of stumped me. Hope, what is your favorite song to blast in the car right now? It's very, very good question, Hope. What have I been listening to? Oddly been listening to a lot, not oddly, I've been listening to a lot of like old Alanis Morissette. I've been listening to a lot of Jagged Little Pill. I listened to 1989 and Reputation like it's an actual addiction. It's really bad. I thought that I would run the songs into the ground because I literally play them like every day and they still hit. Like they're still good. You guys, it's so bad. Liking Taylor Swift has become like my only personality trait these days. Oh my God, Larry for Christmas, Larry, my castmate Larry Saperstein, got me a Taylor Swift coloring book for Christmas, and it's all like Taylor Swift's like fearless outfits and like her like love story dress and just like color and like the love story dress, and it was so sweet. Hope you guys had a good Christmas. You celebrate Christmas, good holiday season. Isabel asks. That's my middle name. Also, fun fact, my middle name is Isabel, and I spelled it wrong until I was like 15 or so. I spelled it Isabelle, and it's Isabel. Just fun facts. I don't know. She asked, how do you get over writer's block? I'm so proud of you. That's so nice. So I was talking to a songwriter friend of mine once, and she was like, I don't get writer's block. I just sometimes don't like what I'm writing, which I think is a really interesting take on it, because like truly we can always write. It's just might not always be good. And so I kind of like to take that philosophy, and like sometimes you just have to write the shitty songs to get to the good ones. But also I know nothing. This is my first song that I'm putting out, so I have no idea. That's what I do. I just love songwriting. It's just I would do it if nobody listened, and if I was like really bad at it. I just love it, and I'm gonna be doing it till I'm 105 hopefully. So, and the fact that people want to listen to it is just icing on the cake. It's crazy to me. I'm pinching myself. I feel very, 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 very lucky. Oh, this is such a good question. Brownie Vlogs asks, any tips on actually getting your driver's license? Yes, I have so many tips because I went through hell and back trying to get my driver's license, which I think actually in hindsight was the universe being like, you're not ready to write this song. We're gonna like hold off on giving you your driver's license until you get your driver's license. And then once you get your driver's license, you're gonna write this song that you really like. Okay, but watch dash cam videos, first of all. Just watch a ton of dash cam videos. They like film the actual test, and sometimes they fail actually, but they like show you like the sheet at the end with like all the person's infractions. So watch those. Also study for your permit test. It's kind of harder than some people think. I like way over studied for it. I like went through the entire like 100-page DMV syllabus because I was like, I am not failing my permit test. But there's also an app. It's called like DMV Genie something. There's some app that'll like quiz you, and it'll give you like the questions from past exams. So that helps. Also, if you're a girl or if you have long hair, wear your hair in a ponytail, because the drivers are not legally allowed to like look at you. They have to keep their eyes on the road at all times. And so, but they have to like check to see if you're like checking the blind spot and if you're like looking in all the right places. Oh, also the song comes out in like 3 minutes. Oh my God. No, 5 minutes, but I have to like hop off in 3 minutes, right? In 2 minutes? Okay. I'm gonna explain the driver's license thing. You put a ponytail on your head because they can't look directly at you, but they have to like check on their paper that you're like looking, like really looking and checking your blind spot. So if you have like a ponytail and it like whips and you really just like whip your hair, they'll like totally see that you are checking your blind spot. So I didn't technically pass on my first try. See, the thing is, you guys are gonna hear this story so many times because it's kind of funny and it's related to driver's license. But the first time I tried to take my driver's test, I flew from Salt Lake City to LA solely for the purpose of taking this test. We like bought like there was like 12 hours in between both of our plane rides. It was solely to take this test. And we get to the DMV and I'm in my mom's car. I didn't have my car yet. And the proctor guy comes out and he's like checking my like blinkers, checking to see my brakes work, and everything works. And he's like, honk the horn. And I honked the horn and the horn didn't work. And they were like, oh, you're unfit to take this test. Like your car's unsafe. You have to go home. And I cried in the DMV parking lot. But the second time I took it, which is the time that I actually got to like actually take the test, I passed. I got 1 infraction. I'm very proud of myself. You can get like 7 or something. Okay. I think I have to hop off. What? Okay, yeah. So I'm gonna hop off and we're gonna watch the video. Ah! Oh my god. Crazy. Okay. All right, I'll see you on Instagram after the video. Let me know what you think. Okay, I love you. Thank you so much for coming. Also, I hope the little party was fun. I'm giving you a party hat as a souvenir. Here you go. Bye.